God will punish you. Now and forever. Criminals. Any judgment, let it be on record. Any judgment given in this court is rubbish. Ask him where is the law. Ask him what also. Where is the law? Where is the law?
Today we are looking at one of the most talked about legal battles in Nigeria, a matter that has shaped discussions in politics, security, and national unity for years. We are talking about the ongoing case involving the IPOB leader, Nnamdi Kanu, and the serious charges he is facing in court. My people watching this, please remember to like this video and subscribe because this gist is deep and you will want to stay updated with every detail as it unfolds. The situation around Nnamdi Kanu has been building for a long time, and each court appearance seems to come with new tension, new reactions, and new interpretations from different sides. What is happening now is a very defining moment because the court is moving forward with its judgment after saying that Kanu did not open his defense within the time allowed. This alone has created major conversations across the country, especially in the Southeast, where reactions are always strong whenever his name enters the news. As we continue, kindly like this video and subscribe so you don't miss updates. Now, let me break the whole thing down in the simplest way. The court has three major allegations before it. The first one is that Kanu used some of his broadcasts to make threatening statements that could create fear within the country. The second allegation is that he used his influence to enforce illegal sit-at-home orders in the Southeast, which affected businesses, schools, families, and normal daily life. And the third allegation is that he continued to lead and belong to a group that has been officially declared a proscribed organization by the government. These three are at the center of the case. Make sure you like this video and subscribe because we are going deeper into this. Now, let us look at why this case has dragged on for so long. It is not because the court is confused, and it is not because the lawyers do not know the law. It is because the entire issue is layered with political meaning, security implications, emotional reactions, and legal complexities. Even a simple move inside the courtroom becomes national news because of how symbolic this case is. Every time there is a hearing, the security outside the court becomes tight, supporters gather, lawyers debate, human rights groups comment, and analysts begin to predict what will happen next. Please like this video and subscribe as we continue. One of the biggest parts of the gist is that Kanu and his legal team have insisted that the court should not even continue with the case because according to them, the law under which he is charged has been repealed. They argue that the court should not rely on a law that is no longer active. This is a very strong legal argument. And the court responded by saying something very direct, that Kanu had been given enough time to present his defense, and since he did not use that time, the court will move forward with what is already before it. As we analyze this, kindly like this video and subscribe because the matter is still unfolding. Let us talk about the broadcast allegation because this one is one of the most sensitive aspects. The government believes that some broadcasts made by Kanu created fear, tension, and in some cases encouraged actions that put people and communities at risk. We must understand that in legal matters, intention and effect are very important. What you say and what your followers do afterward can form a major part of evidence. But the defense team says the charges are politically motivated and that his words are being interpreted in a way that suits the prosecution. Remember to like this video and subscribe so you get every angle of the gist. Another major point is the sit-at-home order issue. This topic has been a big debate for years because sit-at-home caused huge economic and social disruptions in the Southeast. Markets closed, transport stopped, children stayed away from school, and daily life became unpredictable. Some believed it was a form of protest. Others believed it was intimidation. The government sees it as unlawful coercion. These are the areas the court is examining. Please like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any part. When we consider the proscription allegation, it brings us into Nigeria's long history of dealing with groups that challenge the authority of the state. Once an organization is declared proscribed, belonging to it becomes an offense. The government insists that IPOB is proscribed, while supporters argue that the group is a cultural and political movement. This disagreement has shaped most of the tension around this case. As we move on, kindly like this video and subscribe. Beyond the courtroom, we must talk about the social and political reaction. Many people believe that whatever judgment the court gives will have a strong effect on the peace and stability of the Southeast. If the judgment goes in one direction, emotions might rise. If it goes in another direction, political voices will come out strongly. Even traditional leaders, religious leaders, and community groups are watching closely because they know the impact this case can have on everyday life. Please remember to like this video and subscribe as we continue. One thing that makes this case very sensitive is the historical context behind it. The Southeast has a long history of political tension, identity conversations, and feelings of marginalization. Whether people agree or disagree with Kanu's method, many see the case as part of a bigger national discussion on fairness, inclusion, and representation. This is why supporters always gather. This is why security is always tight. And this is why every court decision becomes national news. Kindly like this video and subscribe so you stay informed. Now, let us take a moment and look at the possible outcomes. If the court finds him guilty, it may create a strong wave of reactions across the country. People may feel disappointed, angry, or discouraged, but others may say the law has taken its course. On the other hand, if the court finds him not guilty, it will also create major reactions because of the political meaning attached to his case. Many will celebrate, many will say it is a victory for justice, and others may say it sets a new direction for similar cases. Either way, the situation will require calmness and responsible communication from leaders and communities. Please like this video and subscribe so you can follow the rest of this story. We also need to talk about how this case affects businesses and everyday life. In many parts of the Southeast, anytime Kanu's name enters the news, people immediately start thinking about whether there will be tension, whether businesses will close, or whether there will be movement restrictions. Families prepare, transport operators pause, and traders expect uncertainty. That is how deeply this matter affects normal life. Kindly like this video and subscribe as we continue the gist. Let us also talk about how this case affects the image of the justice system in Nigeria. Many people are watching to see how the court handles a case that is both legal and political. Some believe this is a chance for the judiciary to show neutrality. Others are worried about political interference. But at the end of the day, what matters is fairness, clarity, and respect for the rule of law. And this is why every step in the courtroom is followed closely. Please remember to like this video and subscribe as we go on. Another important angle is the human rights conversation. Many human rights activists believe that the handling of Kanu's case raises questions about the detention, fair hearing, and the balance between national security and civil rights. Others believe the government has the responsibility to act firmly when national unity or security is threatened. These debates are shaping public opinion, and they will continue long after the judgment is delivered. Make sure you like this video and subscribe so you don't miss the next part. Now, let us talk about the emotional angle. For many people, this case is personal. They see it not just as a legal matter, but as a symbol of identity, struggle, and political expression. And because emotions are involved, the reactions are always strong. Whether people like or dislike Kanu, his case touches on issues that have existed in Nigeria for decades. And this is why the conversation is bigger than the man himself. Please like this video and subscribe so you stay with us. We also must consider how leaders in the region are responding. Some political leaders call for calm. Some call for a political solution. Others call for dialogue. There are leaders who believe that the matter cannot be solved only in court. They believe that a political conversation is needed. And there are others who insist that law must be followed strictly without shortcuts. These different perspectives show how complicated the issue is. Remember to like this video and subscribe. As we look at the reactions of ordinary citizens, we see fear, hope, confusion, and expectation. Some believe the judgment will bring closure. Others believe it will open a new chapter. Some are praying for peace. Others are preparing for whatever comes next. Markets are watching. Schools are watching. Transport workers are watching. Even people outside Nigeria are watching because this story connects deeply to Nigeria's history. Please like this video and subscribe for more updates.